materials from the earth. We make glass from sand. Sand is one of the material we get from earth. By using sand, we can make glass. You can have a look at here. By using sand. Sand chemical name is silicon dioxide. You will be learning in higher classes. Silicon dioxide. By using sand, we can make glass. Again here also glass to make bulb. Even the glass of the specs. Then even the glass of the mirror. It is made by using sand. Sand is one of the raw material used to make glass. Other than sand, along with sand, they also use two other chemicals. One is sodium carbonate and other one is calcium carbonate, which is also called limestone. That also you'll be learning in higher class. Now here you need to know sand is used to make glass that we get from earth. Then we use clay to make pot, bricks and tiles. Clay is another material, a type of soil that we get from earth. By using clay, we can make pots. You can have a look at here. By using clay, we can make pot. So we can also make brick. We can also make tiles by using clay. Clay can be used to make pot, tiles as well as bricks. Then, so next we'll learn about metals. Metal is another material that we get from earth. Okay, we have studied sand we get from earth, clay also, as well as metals that we get from earth crust or earth. Now, we use metals to make vessels. Metal can be used to make vessels. Bodies and engines of cars, buses, trains and aeroplanes. Do you know metal can be used to make vessels, cooking utensils? Most of the containers, they are made up of metals. For example, we get aluminum vessel. Aluminum is a metal. We get copper vessel. Copper is a metal. We get stainless steel vessels. Stainless steel is an alloy. Alloy means which is made by using many metals. Metal with metal or metal with non-metal. So that is actually called as alloy. So mainly in stainless steel they use iron and carbon, remember. There are many other elements used, but mainly iron and carbon. Okay, metals can be used to make vessels, even body and engine of car, buses, train and aeroplanes. So that is also made with metal. Then metals can be used to make machines, electrical items, wires and many other things. Iron, aluminum and copper are some common metals. If they ask you give example for common metals, your answer should be iron. It is used in many materials that we use in our daily life. Aluminum also. Aluminum is used in vessels. Even aluminum is also used in electrical wires. And copper. Copper is used in vessels. Copper is also used in many electrical parts, including electrical wiring. They use this. Okay, like iron, aluminum and copper. So these are some common metals. Okay, iron you may be knowing, iron rods we use. Okay, even iron pipes are used. Now like what is it, even for construction purpose also we use steel rods. Steel rod is nothing but iron mixed with carbon. So that is called as steel rods. Okay, iron, aluminum and copper, these are some common metals. Now, gold and silver are metals used to make jewelry. To make jewelry, that is ornaments, they mainly use gold and silver. The reason why they use gold and silver to make ornaments, because it doesn't react. Doesn't react means like gold and silver maintain the same luster. Luster means shiny nature. Gold and silver ornaments, they maintain the same shiny nature for a long duration of time. So that is the reason, one of the reason it is actually used to make jewelry. Even gold and silver, they can be made into wires, even they can be made into small sheets like. So that is one more reason why it is used in jewelry. Again, more chemical properties of this gold and silver we are going to learn in higher classes. But you need to know gold and silver are least reactive. So that is the reason they are used in jewelry. Then we get all metals from earth. Remember, all the metals are actually obtained from earth. Here you can see the part of the aircraft. So that is actually made with the help of metals. You can see here a jewelry ornament. So that is actually used by using, that is made by using gold. Even you can see coins that can be used by using metal. Then even like nut and bolt. Okay, nut and bolt, that is actually used by using metal. So metals have many applications or uses in our daily life. We get petroleum from deep inside the earth. Deep inside the earth, they remove petroleum. Somewhat similar to how we dug bore wells. Okay, from the bore well we get water. Same manner, like they place pipe in the deep inside the earth, especially in certain part of the ocean also. From that they get a liquid called petroleum. Petroleum is, don't think like it contains only petrol. No. Petroleum is a liquid which contains petrol, diesel, kerosene, wax, Vaseline, so many things. All are combined in petroleum. Later from petroleum they separate petrol, diesel, kerosene, wax, Vaseline, etc. Now we get petrol and diesel which are used to run vehicles from petroleum. So mainly we get petrol and diesel from petroleum which can be used to run vehicles from petroleum, that is which is used to run vehicles, petrol and diesel. So from where we get petrol and diesel? Petroleum, and that can be used to run vehicles. We also get kerosene, wax, Vaseline and other things from petroleum. Other than petrol and diesel, we also get kerosene, wax, Vaseline and few other things also from petroleum. Here you can have a look at a petrol and diesel station, which we call it as bunk, petrol or diesel bunks. Petroleum is used to make plastics. Petroleum you know right now. Okay, petroleum from which we get petrol, diesel and so many things, kerosene, wax, Vaseline, etc. Other than that, petroleum can be used as a raw material. Raw material means basic material to make plastics, which have become as important as wood and metals. Nowadays you might have seen in our houses, most of the materials are replaced with the plastic. Okay, the reason why it is replaced with plastic, especially the material like wood, metals. Earlier we used to use wooden chair more, but nowadays we also use plastic chair in certain areas. Okay, we were using actually certain metal, for example, metal containers were used, but nowadays that is being replaced by plastic containers. One of the reason is it is cheaper compared to wood and metal, and even it is long lasting also. Then we make several things like nylon cloths, ropes, toys, bags, TV and radio cabinets. TV and radio cabinets means their cover. Okay, TV or radio cabinet cover, that is a radio cover. Okay, that entire outer body. So that is mainly made up of plastic. Then parts of cars and many other things with plastics. Nowadays almost most of the materials are made up of plastics. Main reason is it is cheaper and it is durable. Now plastics do not rot like plant. Rot means decay or spoiled like plant and animal material. Usually plant or animal material, when it is kept for a long duration of time, they start decomposing, decaying or spoiling. They get spoiled. This is useful property because things made up of plastics last for a long time. See, as plant and animal material, they rot or decay, okay, in a short duration of time. Whereas plastics, they do not rot, they do not decay. So this like what is the property of plastic? That is, it do not decay or rot like plant or animal material. So this is useful property because things made up of plastics last for a long time. So as plastic doesn't rot or decay or decompose, doesn't get spoiled that easily, so it can be used for a long duration of time. So this is one of the main reasons why we are using many materials made up of plastic. But there is a danger in using plastic things. When we throw them away, throw them means plastic things. Whenever we throw the plastic things away, they stay in the soil and pollute it. Whenever we throw the plastic things, it can be plastic toys, even it can be plastic handbags, they stay in the soil for a long duration of time and it causes pollution. You know what is pollution means? Pollution means undesirable change that occurs in the surrounding environment. How the pollution of soil occurs? When we throw plastic materials more in quantity, like that time it retains in the soil for a long duration of time. It will start affecting the soil environment there. So that is how it actually causes pollution. Mainly it doesn't decay. So that is the main reason. So we should not use too many plastic things. So we shouldn't use too many plastic things. Suppose if you use the plastic things, use the plastic material which can be recycled. So there are two types of plastic. One is thermoplastic, thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic can be recycled. whereas thermosetting plastic cannot be recycled. So you're going to learn about them in the higher class. So we should try to use the plastic which can be recycled, and always plastic with one particular size, so that can be also recycled, means thick plastic materials made up of thermoplastic that can be recycled. In some places like Delhi, the use of plastic bags is banned. In many places, not only in Delhi, nowadays in many places the plastic bags are banned, mainly because it causes soil pollution.